talk, the way you execute things, your emotional states, your ability to coordinate your thoughts and the way you talk to people, the way you deal with people, your speed of learning, your style of learning, your level of dignity and the things you stand out for. All of these are incumbent on the type and cultivation of your body. So in order to become a better executor, in order to become a better connector with people, in order to become a better thinker, a better student, you need to cultivate your own body. Finally, he mentions that you need to create something called the leadership presence. And how do you create a leadership presence, and the presence of a leader, is first by being centered in your being, which is being centered in yourself, your body. Again, focus is highly somatic, that you are focused and centered in your body, your center of gravity, how you are aligned to the gravitational pull, both sideways, front, back, your posture, your eyes, your jaws, your throat, your neck, your breathing, all of these things, how aligned they are. And then he moves to centering yourself, centering in your commitment. First stage was centering in your body, second stage was centering in your commitment. How centered are you in your commitment? You have a goal in mind, and do you execute that goal? So you need to be first centered in your body and then centered in your commitment, that I will perform this particular goal one way or the other. I will perform it, and you're very centered in it. And the third thing about centering he mentioned is called centering in your spirit. Now that's a bit metaphysical, because he uses the word like chi, prana and ki, which are Eastern words for an energy form. He says you need to connect yourself with a higher energy form, whatever you may wish to call it. It could be, it's not something empirical, so you may wish to create an energy form which is higher than yourself, and you align yourself and center yourself within that energy form, so that you know that there's something greater than yourself that is helping you achieve your goals. At a somatic level, he mentions that centering in the spirit is more like telling your body to have a holistic acceptance, holistic attributes of love, of wholeness, of unity, of power, that the amalgamation of all of these powerful emotions at a somatic level, however you may create them, that could be through a certain type of visual that you have created, a meditation, a prayer, whatever you think it is, align with your inner belief systems, which strengthens your resolve. That he calls centering in the spirit. He says that is mandatory for all exemplary leaders. He talks about I think facing, extending and blending, three more concepts about creating a leadership presence. Facing, how do you face somebody or face a situation, face different types of circumstances? Are you avoiding circumstances? Are you avoiding different types of people? And he gives exercises, how you become aware of the things you're avoiding in life, what you're not facing. You probably could be not facing your bills, you could probably not be facing your boss in certain circumstances, even your wife, your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, anyone, how you may not be facing them on certain issues. So avoidance is something that a leader must learn how to dissolve in his life. He needs to come face to face with any circumstances and not try to escape from them. There are exercises he mentions for that. Then he moves to extending your own energy levels, or extending from an Aikido point of view as your own energy to the outer world. And connecting, touching things without really touching people, touching circumstances, that you let things know that I am a being and I am connecting with the world around me. And the last component of a leadership presence, in order to cultivate leadership presence, is cultivating what he calls the ability to blend with the environment around him, around oneself as a leader. That means understanding circumstances and at an energetic level, learning how to blend with different circumstances. Again, it's not an intellectual pursuit, it is something that needs to be experienced at a somatic level. That was the gist, or perhaps most of the chunky portion of this book, but still I would recommend anyone interested in leadership as a subject when it comes to the body, when it comes to somatic practices. This is an excellent book written for people who may be interested in having some kind of a dojo, or a place which they can have like-minded people come and practice leadership skills. So an excellent book, and definitely this book is worth reading.